What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. Sorry, today we're going to do a recorded pre-market video because I have a delivery coming and they just tell me between 8 and 12. Hopefully it doesn't happen while I'm making this video, but I didn't want to interrupt a live. So we're going to go over the charts. Obviously, the Fed decision today, most people are pretty much saying that it's definitely nothing going to happen. Wouldn't it be surprising though if they raised rates? That would be very interesting. Probably not going to happen, but just to be aware, the markets are going to be very volatile today. If you guys been around in long enough to watch Fed Powell speak, while he's speaking, you usually have a massive move in one direction and then a total reversal. So watch for that today if you are trading. I also am going to make an announcement on another trading competition that's starting and how you can get up to $10,000 into your account. All you have to do is deposit up to $10,000 and they match it 100% in your account for your leverage. Anyways, we'll get into that in a few. Let's take a look at the markets real quick. The pre-market Dow futures are up 192 points. S&P's up almost 20. Nasdaq's up just over 50. Oil's still hovering below 60, and the 10-year yield still 4.3. Let's take a look at the Dow. So just a real quick recap. This is what I think could be happening in the Dow. Will we avoid it somehow? Will the Fed manage to make something happen? If we avoid this, guys, I think things will be much worse than if this happened, right? On the right, we have the Great Depression. On the left, we have our markets now. Honestly, my honest opinion, if these markets don't come down, if they don't raise rates and these markets don't come down, inflation is going to be so out of hand, you may go to the bank and they may not give you anything. I'm not saying this is going to happen this week, next week, but what I'm saying is this is going to be extremely bad. Inflation-wise, middle class will totally be decimated if they continue to push this up, right? Markets, not the economy, guys. Remember that. All right, let's take a look at the Dow Jones. So these are the spots we're watching. This is the golden pocket on the Dow Jones. Let me zoom out a bit for you. We talked about yesterday getting back above this and holding support. So far, we are holding support here on the 0.5 fib. Obviously we're going to bounce above that at open, but if we can maintain above this 40,800. Now remember, today's very volatile. If we push back down through this, it's probably going to get very bearish and get back under the 40,000 points. But we also have our targets up here at the golden pocket around 41.8-ish. The 200 EMA also lies up there. So that's going to be a big area to watch for a rejection right here between the 41.8 and 42.2, the golden pocket. That is showing up in all the charts, and I'm going to show you that in Bitcoin also, where I think that could be taking us. So let's take a look at the S&P. Same thing. So far, we've been rejected at the golden pocket on the S&P, right? I know a lot of people are thinking we're going to new all-time highs, which it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but if we even do get past this golden pocket zone, we're going to have heavy resistance right here at the 0.786. And a lot of times, if you know anything about Elliott waves theory, that's usually a 2-wave, and then a 3-wave to the downside is much bigger. I do think we have way more downside coming, guys, and I don't think it matters where you bought in the last 5 years, because I believe this downside for everything is going to go much below that. So if I'm correct, I'm banking on it, but we'll see what happens. So on the NASDAQ, the same thing, the golden pockets right here between 18,150 and 18,316 right here, which also matches up with this rising channel that I had told everybody if we broke down, we were going to these lows, which we did. So this could just be a retest and a continuation downside. So everything is showing it's got major resistance ahead. Now, I told you I would tell you how you could get up to a $10,000 bonus. If you guys want to do that, you can sign up to Prime XBT. I have a tutorial. I'll leave a tutorial up here up top. It's an older one. I'm going to be making a new one probably this weekend. But All you have to do is sign up using my link, and whatever you deposit, they will match 100% in your account up to $10,000 to use towards your margin, right? So if that sounds good, definitely check it out. And the next one I wanted to tell you about is BITUNIX. That link is also below. I'll leave a video of that up top, also a tutorial. But here is, this starts today, May 7th. It goes on till June 6th. You get 10% cash back, up to $200 bonus, up to 125x leverage, which is very risky. I don't advise anyone to go that high unless you're a seasoned trader, but you can win a Tesla. So the trading volume rewards right here, and I have the announcements of the winners too. I'm waiting on them to give that back to me on the last one. But your first prize is Model 3 or $35,000 Rolex, or 12,000 is your second prize. Third prize Vision Pro, or 4,000. Fourth prize Sony Alpha 7RV, or 2,000, so on and so forth. So if you guys are interested in getting into a trading competition, check it out. Easy way to possibly win a Tesla 3 or a Rolex or Apple Watch, whatever. Definitely check it out. Like I said, that is what is going on. So let's take a look at Bitcoin on the 4 hours. So this is our trend line we've been watching right here, right? I'm going to spread it out a little bit so you can see it. And also the golden pocket zone. We got rejected from it once, got a wick above. We may get another wick above. Now, as you can see, this trend line, we had to touch here, and we broke here, coming back for a retest. So this could, in my view, you know, we may get another push up. We may even get a wick above this during the Powell speech and then come crashing down. But I still see much more downside. I know there's a lot of people calling for 100,000 and, you know, even more. But let's zoom out a little bit. If we look at the Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low, right? Yeah, to this low, we have our golden pocket, which we're getting rejected at now. We also have high volume nodes right here. This is huge, guys. If this can get above and hold support, your next area is at 101 or 102, which is the 0.786. And if that happens and you get a rejection there, that will be even a bigger short opportunity, in my opinion, because this would be wave 1. This would be wave 2 up to the 786. Wave 3, at a minimal, I'll tell you where wave 3 would go. If we go from the top to the bottom, and let's say we get to the 786, although I think there's a good possibility we're done here. But if we get to the 786, that gets you down to about 45.7 for wave 3, right? 45,000. 40, just say 46,000 to be safe. Now, if we've already topped, right, where we're at, let's go there. That gives us about 40. Ooh, the 1.618 is about 41. If we've topped out there. So that's a pretty big short either way, right? I've been laddering in. I'm currently 10 Bitcoin short. I showed you on yesterday's video. Sorry, I didn't have that pulled up. I didn't realize that I didn't sign in here. But anyways, that's what I'm looking at, guys. If you want to see the big bullish picture in the macro and the bearish picture in the macro, I'm going to show you that right now. So in the macro, here is the bullish that we were talking about. This all being a wave 1, right? With smaller wave counts all counted out in the middle. This being a wave 2. This being a wave 3 to our 20, to this year's top. Wave 4 down, wave 5, right? The thing I don't like about this is it's just, it doesn't match up in size. I'm not saying it can't happen, but if it is, our top here would be about 125 to 135, probably by the end of the year, and then a big drop down. If this happens, I don't know. Then this, I don't know. This just doesn't make sense to me, that the sizing isn't matching up. Nothing's matching up here. So what I believe is this right here. I believe we have a long ways down to go. We've been talking about this for a long time. There are major gaps down here at 35 to 9,700. Now, a lot of people always want to talk about going to fill a gap above us or going to fill a little lower gap. Like they always talk about the gaps being filled, but they never want to talk about the gaps down here. So I don't know. Make your own decisions, guys. Always trade safe. You can check out both these videos right here if you want to get signed up to start trading and get a bonus using my links. Take it easy, guys. I will catch you in the next video. If Powell does something crazy, I will do a live video. If not, I'll see you in tomorrow's live at 9:45, and we will go over the market open. So take it easy, guys. I'm out. Have an awesome